Hello, my name is Andrew Thate from Minds and Money. Delighted to be joined today by Fabio Capponi, who's the CEO of Western Atlas Resources. Delighted to have you with us today, Fabio.
Thank you, Andrew. Thanks for having me here.
Fabio, perhaps I can start by asking you to tell us a little bit about Western Atlas Resources for those of us who are unfamiliar with your company.
Absolutely. Thank you. So Western Atlas Resources is a junior mining company currently focused on the exploration of the Meadowbank project located in the top tier mining jurisdiction of Nunavut, Canada. It is a project with a district scale footprint, so it provides an opportunity for potential multiple discoveries, 580 square kilometers or 58,000 hectares distributed over 3 blocks, which we call Block A, B, and C. They're strategically located along trend and adjacent to Agnico Eagle, Meadowbank, and Amaruq producing gold mines. We own the properties 100%. There's no edge of option of any sorts on the properties, and we fully permitted for exploration. We acquired these properties at nominal cost, so directly by staking. There are also excellent infrastructures in the area. The Becker Lake community where we based is a modern community, modern airport, is serviced year-round, and it is also a hub for shipment via Hudson Bay during summer and fall. There is also a 110 kilometers four-season road that goes from Becker Lake, the community, up to the Amaruq producing mine, and that road crosses through our properties, so that obviously helps containing the logistical costs during the exploration programs that we run and that we will run in the future. Now, during the past 5 years, we ran an extensive exploration program on these properties, and recently we drill tested 1 out of the 10 targets so far identified. And this target has returned broad near-surface mineralization for nickel and cobalt. Again, I would like to stress this is just 1 out of the, in addition to anomalous value for gold and silver, 1 out of the 10 targets so far identified for follow-up with drilling.
And I also understand that as well as those projects at Nunavut, you've also got a project down in Venezuela as well.
That's right. So we have a successful background of operating in Venezuela with, among the board, the co-founder, CEO of Bolivar Gold, which we sold for $360 million to Gold Fields back in the days. So we know the country very well, the jurisdiction very well. This project, we acquired the right to, it's called the Lo Increíble project. We acquired the rights of this project in 2019. It is a ready-to-go project with feasibility study, metallurgical study, scoping study, and about 1 million ounces in gold already certified as historical resources in indicated resources. Now, again, it's a project we know very well. We understand that Venezuela may not be a favorable jurisdiction right now, but we believe that things may change. And this is an option that is sitting in the back pocket of the company at no cost. And so it's ready to go when the things will change.
Mm-hmm. So we've talked a little bit about your projects, where they are, a little bit about sort of previous sort of drilling results. Do you want to talk a bit about sort of what are your future plans with regards to drilling, and I guess what milestones investors can expect to hear about?
Thanks. Yes, absolutely. So, as I say, we ran an extensive exploration program on these properties. They've never been drill tested before, despite being adjacent and along trend Agnico Eagle producing mines. So we ran 3,800 kilometers of line kilometers of airborne magnetic survey, over 1,500 line kilometers of airborne DTM, 32 line kilometers of ground IP, and we mapped and sampled the entire area. Now, this has yielded high-grade value for this exploration program, high-grade value for gold and silver, up to 13 grams per tons of gold, over 40 grams per tons of silver. And the geology there is actually well known and understood thanks to the work that has been done by Agnico Eagle and the Cumberland Resources before them. So gold, precious metals are generally associated with banded iron formation and shear zones. And we've been able to identify this geological setting with kilometer strike length within our property. To give you an example, target B1 within block B, the first target that we drill tested, we identified within this target over 15 kilometers of banded iron formation, over 6 kilometers of shear zone, and over 8 kilometers of ultramafic corridor, within which, with the drill, the first drill program, we intersected this broad mineralization, a near surface mineralization for nickel and cobalt that are going to play a major role as a critical minerals in the future. We're talking about an intercept of up to 0.92% of nickel. Again, this is one out of 10 targets so far identified, and the next drill programs are going to be focusing on expanding and improving the grade for precious metals as well as now for base metals. We also recently amended the environmental permits so that we can now build a camp that can host up to 40 people, and also drill up to 20,000 meters of diamond drilling within our property, 20,000 meters per year. Now, it's important to say that during these exploration programs, we also benefited always from the logistical support that Agnico Eagle has provided to the company.
Mm-hmm. So you've got a really interesting projects. You've got some great kind of upcoming plans. One thing that I know that our investors and people listening in are always interested to learn a little bit more about is you and the management team. So perhaps you can tell us a little bit about your background.
Yes. So I started as a business developer in this industry in 2003, developing natural resources project, first in Italy, then in Serbia. So in Europe, generally speaking, I was moved to between Latin America and North America. In 2006, I was asked by the then founder, co-founder and CEO of Endeavor Financial, merchant bank fully dedicated on natural resources projects, to join the M&A team in Vancouver. I did so. I left in 2008. One of the managing directors there left a few months apart. Together, we co-founded with another partner, City Gold, with an exploration asset in Colombia. That company was eventually acquired in 2015. And then I co-founded with past partners and business partners, Western Atlas Resources. Now, to talk a little bit about the management and board, that we have a multi-decade combined experience in the natural resources and capital market industries. We raised over $5 billion along the way to finance natural resources projects. And some members of the board, like Serafino Iacono, chairman of Western Atlas Resources, are behind many success stories within this industry. I mean, he was the co-founder of Bolivar Gold, sold to Goldfields SSA for several $100 million, co-founder of Gran Colombia Gold, largest gold and silver underground producing company in Colombia, recently acquired by Eris Gold, co-founder of Caldas Gold and Denarius Silver, now developing a couple of projects in Spain. So we believe that along the way, we've been able to assemble the right mix of business and technical skills that are going to enable us to, enable Western Atlas to progress from simply being an exploration company to something a little bit more meaningful along the way.
Who are your major shareholders?
Okay, so management and directors own approximately 26% of the company. Myself and the chairman of the company are the largest individual shareholders in the company. We acquired our shares in each financing round and on the secondary market. Eris Gold, company led by Neil Voulier and with a board with Ian Telfer, Peter Maroney, and other very important player within this industry. They own, Harris Gold owns approximately 25% of the company. 2.7% is in the hands of an institutional, the rest is retail.
We always love it when management have so much skin in the game, and 26% is a nice big number.
That's right.
Just one final question at my end. What are your ESG credentials?
Okay, thanks for the question. When it comes to ESG for junior exploration company, it's always, at least for me, difficult to talk about it in a meaningful way. We tend to rely on our three principles, what we call operate with in safety, harmony, and respect. So we care about the well-being of our employees and that of the communities in which we operate. In the case of Meadowbank, we work on a daily basis with the municipality of the community when it comes to hiring Inuit and locals, which we employ to provide us general services and mining related services. And we also cooperate on a daily basis with the hunter and trapper organization for all the matters related to wildlife and environmental monitoring, which is something that they care deeply about it in that part of the world. So I would summarize all this by simply saying that we fully integrated in the community, and we have strong relationship with the community of Becker Lake, talking about Meadowbank. And it has been like that in any other project that we or community in which we have operated.
Well, Fabio, it seems you've got a great project, great management team, a really good solid shareholder base, some really sort of exciting news coming up. Delighted to have you on Mines and Money TV today, and look forward to welcoming you at our upcoming Mines and Money event in London. That was Fabio Capponi, Chief Executive Officer of Western Atlas Resources.
Thank you again. Thanks for having us.